Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another calm day of factory building. Today, we are focused, centered, flourishing, and we're doing chores is what we're doing. Here, we got to run. Let's go. So today is yet another day of medical wing. We have to address this problem right here. Simultaneously, too few. No, this is just basically petri dish starvation right here. We're gonna have to deal with it. And I think that's ultimately seaweed. But come and see my mistake, friends, which I saw when I poked around. You need to be filtered on the thing you should be taking, sir. Kindly do not fill this box with poor alien Sam. Oh, I'm gonna have to pick all that up. And you, opposite wise, please. Yeah, we've got too much sample. So we're going to have to deal with that. And then after that, we are going to continue doing our chores. And we will get somewhat close to being in a better spot. In a way, in a sense. Alright, there we go. Here, you guys take these. You're not going to need any for a while. And the rest I put back, question mark. So it looks like we are just primer starved at the moment, which is, kind of what I'd expect. Oh, you guys need this too. Everyone needs Poreo incense. It makes a very satisfying clink sound. You hear that? And we have to follow again. I really should be doing that. Then, how much do I have? Oh, I'm out. Oh, good. Because I didn't want to do that anymore. Alright, now you are proper, and you're waiting for primers, and primers is petri dishes, and that's what we're doing today. So, come here. Neuroprocessor whale needs to vent biocrud. We still haven't seen the neuroprocessor whale actually work today, because it's waiting on seaweed. Seaweed is one of our many problems. Oh, there's a whole line. Is this the neuroprocessor whale? Yeah, it is. Why don't you have comparator equals go? Why aren't you regulated at all? Alright, now it's circuit condition. I didn't finish this guy. And then you have to unload until caravan has biocrud. Biocrud equals 0. Alright. No, wait, you shouldn't make a line. Here, just go. Back to the seaweed. Alright, that is now done. Maybe. More Vrauk Cocoons. Yeah, we need to do that. More seaweed. More copper ore, question mark. That's a weird one, isn't it? So let's go. Here. Copper ore. Completely unusable. But it's here. So we have this odd situation where we don't have enough copper ore in. Yeah, she's empty. She's completely empty. Huh. And we have 2 whales all on this, it looks like. So this one copper mine is not enough. Is this what I'm seeing here? And we have 2 whales waiting here, and one's full and one's not full. So that's bringing all the copper. And that's great. So show me copper. I know we have another one down south, and I know I could tap into like one of these and just put it into that box. How are we doing on the copper the copper stack? We have ore still. So like one way to deal with this is to bring in direct copper ore like we have on the waistline right here, and then delay that whale. But I don't think that's what's going on. I think the copper ore is used for stuff, which is really interesting because the only thing it should be used for is drilling fluid, right? We have that guy, and I don't know what these people are doing. They're trying to get sand. These have to be our drilling fluid boys. So, what is happening? Drilling fluid, Why do you need copper ore? For copper. Okay, that's good. And you are another copper ore. No, you're doing something else. Where are you going? You have to be moondrops, right? That looks like moondrops. Yeah, I took the copper upgrade. Okay, so no matter how I'm looking at it, the answer is more copper and not this one because it's not right. So I could just mine out a patch somewhere. I could take this guy. You're in territory, and then just kind of we have this copper mine, which is completely used. I could speed module it. Oh, and this is the reason why we don't take copper patches. It's much better not. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, we did this once upon a time. We had this problem. And so we have this copper line right here. And okay, yes, we're going to follow it all the way. And it gets down, and that's what's feeding the copper like that. And so I guess we need more since everything else is going, right? So this needs to be distributed. So that line is always flowing. If there's a need, we should try to fill that need, right? And I guess I'm going to establish a whale depot somewhere and have that copper also brought in over here. So so we do this, right? Like back again. I'm not sure if that actually does anything. Like these two. That probably doesn't do anything, does it? There, and it will use from both sides. I think this works. I don't know. I have no idea what works and what doesn't anymore. Why is my inventory so full? I've got stuff in it. Here, let's go dump. And then we're going to haul copper directly from that copper patch up into the copper bin. And hopefully that will help something, question mark? I don't know. Here, I don't want this, I don't want that, or that, or that. They'll stay forever. That doesn't go to a box. That has to come with me and get dunked. That goes away. I don't know if that's in range of anything either. I've been very lazy about the... oh no, it is. Good. Garbage disposal system. That doesn't belong. That doesn't belong. That doesn't belong. Alright, a little better. Let's go task some whales. And that'll get copper ore under control for the time being. The problem is we're going to have to establish this in the correct place. Molybdenum ore. I think the correct place has to be right here, right? Well, the correct place is kind of complex, isn't it? To do this actually right. And it comes over like that. Because the worst thing in the world would be having to come back here over and over again, right? So this isn't going to choke that line because it's at the end, and even if that line is flowing, this line should still flow. Okay, I kind of believe in this. Or maybe not. It's hard to say. How are we doing on power here? Do we have actual base power? We do. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's nice. 131 gigawatts. Alright, so I want 2 whale buddies here. You gotta be whale hungry. You gotta fill your cargo. And you gotta dunk that into the copper ore system. And this will be alright for a while. And empty that cargo. And then here, I want another one. I want you both doing the same thing. There you go. Alright. More copper ore taken care of. Fix seaweed dishes. We're gonna... That might be sand related. I don't know. Is this eating the entire belt? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. So we have a full stacked line going out to copper to be made, and we have a full stacked line copper to be exported. More copper is entering the system. And now we have this. The thing I said wasn't going to happen is happening. I underestimated how much ore we can digest, and apparently it is one full stacked belt, or at least a little more than one full stacked belt. So hopefully this starts backing up like it's doing right here. But it's only going to start backing up for real at when there's no more material coming in. I think this is probably because I snatched, what are you doing? What is your purpose? Snatch this stuff. All the copper grade 4. Yeah, it is, because now everything that didn't get snatched is here. Alright, so that's all because I... What is this doing? Just kind of hanging out, huh? Alright, you're marked for death. It's probably here reserving a spot, reminding me to export something someday. Ah, well, I'll be back. Alright, so we're going to have to fix petri dishes, which is the big problem at the moment. Right now, it's pretty easy to see what the problem is. We don't have seaweed. Oh, we're stopped here. Why are we stopped? No saline water. No saline water because no copper. So maybe we'll have enough seaweed. Seaweed. Ooh. This is kind of a problem. Maybe we should put in 2 more blocks of seaweed. I think that's probably what has to happen. And they go right here. So we have to go landscape a little bit. So seaweed, sand. Seaweed is probably... These two are probably synonymous, I think. Another whale for iron sticks. What's that? So we're producing iron sticks. And we're just using so much iron stick now that we need another whale on this. Here, let's just say the notepad is correct. Let's believe all notepads, friends. A more intelligent version of me said, yes, this is what to do. We probably need more casters here. Because this guy on this route is taking care of production all the way. So do I have any casting units on me? Well, there's a very easy way to find out, right? Right here. Let's try to put 2 down. I guess we might be able to get this to work. No, it's not both ways. It would be very nice if it was both ways. So I guess this is what we're supposed to do. And the answer is no. I don't have casting units on me. So let's go fix that problem. Right here. There, 2. Thank you. So if there is an iron stick problem, this should put it in the grave. Hopefully. Further south. There's your iron. There's your hot air. Or maybe not your iron. Definitely need this stuff. And you're not hooked up. Okay, got it. That is easily solvable, friends. There. We have now doubled iron stick production. Huzzah. We can even prod it at some point. Good. Iron sticks being made. Done. So... yeah, opportunistic salt off the saline generator. Yeah, assuming I'm going to have that saline. Alright, so we need more seaweed. That's our big task for the day, I think. For the chores part of the day anyway. The factory must grow in... Oh, personal logistics is off. Do we have belt? Yes, we have plenty of belt. So we don't have to worry about that. And it's time to change clothes. So give me my bots. Give me my... that. And I also need grenades. And I leave that alone. An energy drink. And let's pick up all our stuff. Is this enough? Probably not enough for fine concrete. So let's grab some of you. Oh, I should have... What I'm doing is bad because I'm clearing in a very ad hoc way. It would be more efficient if I did it in larger chunks. I'm clearing what I need when I need it. Which, I don't know. Alright, so we should try to do this right first. So like that-ish. And leave the outfall. Lovely minty green. Oh, it looks wonderful, doesn't it? You can see where agricultural animal husbandry. This is the line. And this will help. It'll bring seaweed closer. And seaweed is great for the atmosphere. All right, come on, guys. There we go. And then there isn't really much to clear, is there? So it should go pretty fast. There's nothing to clear? I hardly believe that. But there is. There's nothing to clear. All right. Okay, bots off. Next stage. This is going to be the easiest ever. Oh, we're going to have to... Here, hold on. Keep forgetting about this. We have to remember the outfall. Remember the minty green water. We just dump it into the ground somewhere. Hey, look, it's a sinkhole. They thought they could take the sinkholes away from me. But no, there's back. Look at that. Just a hole, and I sink things into it. It's a sinkhole. And I'm going to have some decisions to make here about the structure of the seaweed farm. Because I'm going to... Hopefully the saline problem is finished by the time I'm ready to turn this on. Because we're going to be consuming a lot more saline. There, congratulations. Great job. Time to change clothes again. Mission complete. So you take that, you take that, and you take that. And we're done. We need more. Oh, we need to go on a whale trip. All right. So let's just take a look at the world. Oh, we actually have... Yes, this is what we wanted. We have positive pressure here at copper. And it's filling up. And we go look at the drilling fluid generator right here. It's not going yet. It needs sand. This might be real. We might have to do this first. Maybe I just speed module the one that's here. I mean, it's going to be speed moduled eventually, right? So why not now? It's almost producing a full belt, though. If it goes faster, I mean, we'll have to split this off, which we can do. I guess that is the answer, huh? I have speed modules, therefore use speed modules. We'll see how it works anyway. This is important. Are we all dumping? This is the worrisome one. You're waiting. No, you're coming. All right, so sand right here. And I guess the proper thing to do would be just right here. Oh, bots, save me. We're just going to turn this up. FM5, AM3, the classic. And this is better than getting a little more. So that does 1.5, and this is what I thought was going to happen. it's gonna be unable to even handle this. So at minimum, this needs to happen. You are empty. I'm assuming... Oh, saline water. Okay. Right. You are the cause of concern. And we are going to have just logistics. The logistics of scooping. Alright, there you go. Sand in the sand hole. So, now how do we get all of our other production out? That helped get this guy going. Well, we could come down here too. We could come up, I guess. That seems like it's probably how it's gonna have to happen, huh? Should probably not be this way. Here, excuse me. It should be like this, right? That's how it works. And of course I'm going the wrong way. Now I'm going the wrong way. What's going on? I need help. Alright, so if we're going to output priority to the other side right here, and then we're going to come a step or two beyond, and then we dunk it back in. Alright, so that gets now 2 full belts out. And are we draining? Yeah, we're really clogged right here. So I guess this means output priority to the other side. And then these two have priority on the outer belt. And it should go all the way down to here. And now we should be flowing, right? I don't know if this is really solving my problem, because it's not even doubling anything. We have more space. So I guess that means more beacon, right? How about a 4-2 on top of this? It really should be right there, but we have to go right there instead. How about a 4-2? Alright, it's a 0.8, and so now you're going at faster speeds, much faster. Okay, let's just pretend that this is good. I should be able to see that you're having trouble, right? Why are you having trouble? We should not be having trouble at any point at the moment. Or rather, having trouble is indicative that I have to do something. So it's this right here that's taking up their line. This is completely clogged. And so we're just at, it's not quite 2 full red stacked belts, but it's very close. We have a little extra production here. I guess it's time to get goofy, right? It's goofy time. Then up to here, and you just get your dedicated line in. And we're just going to assume this is going to work out, right? Alright, there we go. And these guys get their own line in, and the rest of them juggle that somehow. Alright, we are full flowing, all these guys going, producing tons and tons of sand, eating tons and tons of sticks. But it's worth it. So, let's take a look at a graph. Sand. Sand. Alright, so there's definitely a pop-up here. We used to be at 16k a minute, which is fluid numbers right there. And now we're up to, so we've kind of doubled it. Okay, more sand taken care of. And we did it in an incredibly cheap way by just throwing down beacons. But it works. Why complain? And there's room to beacon it further eventually. And you need to fill your entire cargo. And there's another one under it. Alright, we're going to let this work for a little while. Are you being made? Yes, you should be anyway. Where is drilling fluid? No, it's full up. Yes, it has been made. Alright, so saline now is not getting made because no drill. Okay, it's in process. Right, let's go design a couple seaweed farms. I'm assuming seaweed needs to be done next. It could be just an illusion in that it's just the backup from the copper and the sand is crashing into seaweed, and if I just do nothing, it would be fine. But that's not really my style. So the question is now, this produces 6 a second, this produces 1 a second, but this is free. It's just free. You give it water, it makes 1 a second. I could put in more base load like this, but I think we're going to do this instead. Oh yeah, this is the problem. It's just 1 fertilizer and some stuff we have anyway. So I guess we do this again, and we have to find a place to put... Well, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to have a tower here, and we're going to rip out 1 layer, and that's going to be logistics. And it's even right next to carbon dioxide. So it's going to get a direct line. Okay. Okay, I accept this. So this entire block comes with me, and yes, I will adjust it. We want seaweed here, right? Alright, so I'm pretty sure this is a mess that doesn't need to exist. Just you guys stop. And this doesn't need to exist, and there's an entire problem here I don't understand. So we're just gonna pretend that's not there. And this is the weight of history right here. And shouldn't we have... Where does... Oh, slaked lime is a line. We're going to have to pull that line up. And we're going to get this for carbon dioxide right here. Oh, we're out of... What's this? Oh, because you... Okay, the tank was full and it stopped. Right, got it. Eventually, we're going to need that to be more reactive. So we probably don't need this, or this, or this connection to the outside. We're going to do logistics right here. In fact, let's just obliterate this row right now. That'll have to link up, but we can manage that, right? This is input. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. Should have done the entire thing, but it'll be fine. Watch. Alright, so don't know what this is. I just don't know. Just weird. Don't know what this is. We'll probably find out, though. Okay, is this a good start? Nice and clean. And then what we'll do is grab all of this and then bring you up. And we're going to have to deal with that pipe. Look around, look around. This is a problem. It is a problem that can be fixed. And there's pipe, there's syngas problems right here, which I just copied and pasted over the syngas problems. We're going to have to get rid of all this, honestly, because we need a windmill there. That is windmill space. Like, yeah, we need a windmill here. Don't. Okay, let's stay calm. Stay calm. Then we have to make sure that we get that syngas line actually working. All right, let's go make this real. Well, we're not quite done. Because I think we need to grab this guy. Are you running? Yes, you are. In fact, we have to take these two. All of this comes back with me. And this piece just slaps down here. All right, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 16. 7 times 6 is 42. 7 times, oh, it's 28. Yeah, I can do math sometimes. 28 seaweed farms. I'm going to have to wait a little bit to finish this. Or I could raid the bins now and have assured success. No, we're good. We need 8 more. And then we need a whole bunch of test seaweed. And we have to get sand out of our inventory. Ew. So, step the first. Find out where we made seaweed. And I thought it was really early, right? Yes. Grab that. Put 2 back. Alright, good. Let's go make this real now. And then take care of the syngas line before I forget about it. Do it, bots. So our friend, the syngas line, is on its way from somewhere to somewhere, as you'd expect from a 3-dimensional object. None of us are still. We are all running, screaming through the universe at ludicrous rate of velocity. Which, to be frank, the less we know about, the happier we would be. Do not think about... Okay, so this is slaked lime, and we're going to have to staple it somehow, and this is just a tourist. Alright, we need... How many is that? 20? 20 times... 30, essentially. 20 times 30 is 600. So we need 600 fancy seaweeds. We make those here in the South Factory, where legends live. It is kind of like descending into the ruins of a past civilization to find tech that we cannot produce anymore. I used to mock that as a concept, but apparently it's actually real. Where did I do seaweed uplift? Thank you. Right here. This is 500, and we need more than that. So good. Bots off. And I think this might be it for today. I know we need Vrauk cocoons, but we don't need them. That's something we can probably push off till tomorrow. If we just go build the medical wing after this. I think that's probably what's going to happen. We must reserve the majority of time for forward progress, or else we fall into black pit of despair, which we might never emerge from. All right, so more seaweed. Okay, come on. More seaweed is accomplished. Come on. Thank you. There. I have 40 left, which says I did math right. The brainworms have not completely won yet. Fancy salad, go in there. All right, so now we have 2 problems, right? One problem is this doesn't fit very well. So we're going to have a seaweed out. It's going to be right here. And this is where it's going to live. This is seaweed out. And now the other problem, of course, is we have to get material in. That looks like it might be kind of tight right now. And getting these pipes together is going to be an issue. You are probably no longer stapled right there. We're going to pretend you are, though. So what do we need? We just need fertilizer and slaked lime. So we need a fertilizer input. And that will come right here. So snakes out this way. So it's going to be just a little weird. A little weird, but just a little weird. And we want to service both areas. That's just a little off. Okay. So like so, and like so. Good. And then fertilizer is now, we have another consumer of fertilizer on the field. This is not great, but it's also not terrible. It shows growth. All right, Mr. Whale, go be hungry. Mr. Whale, let's check on fertilizer. Now's a good time, right? Seaweed just arrived. Okay, we're on it. You need fertilizer to make seaweed to make seaweed. And this is it. This is the line. This is the seaweed line. Ugh. I almost feel like we should start dunking directly in there in the output. Oh, we actually have fertilizer. All right, so let's put another strain on the system. That sounds great, right? Where'd you go? Where did I go? Take that. Go. All right. Fertilizer will be in. Now we have to get all the liquids in. Oh, I see what's going on here. Oh, I'm out of pipe. Out of lots of stuff. So let's hit the warehouse. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang. I'm out of undergrounds almost. That's kind of terrifying. The bots will get the rest. Anything else? Whales. Are we out of whales? Yes. So we have to make a whale run before we do whatever's next. All right, so we have to connect up saline right here. And that happens like so, apparently. So glab and glab. Oh, I guess this connector right here is required. Okay, well, makes sense. Why else would I have it, right? And then slaked line here. I should work on. Oh, this should be here. You should be doing this, my friend, because this has to go north again. And we're really cutting this close. There's no room for, well, okay. Yeah, that is a real good question. How do I get the seaweed out? I guess I have to take down a windmill, which is sad, but looks like I take down 2 windmills, actually. We are now in the realm of grand tragedy, Shakespearean drama, real human pain. Okay, I feel better now. Okay, 126. That's good. All without building a power plant. I feel like that's a sign of success. And then seaweed down, and we have our whole lot of seaweed makers. Okay, good. We're not completely hooked together yet, but we will be. So... Alright, saline line. That's next. Clip. And then slaked line. Here, we can just hook up CO2 right now, right? CO2 is right here on this line, and it is the easiest thing in the world because you're right next to a primary CO2 generator. Helpful, isn't it? I really should get in on this line. It would require... Yeah, I'll fix it later, right? Alright, you got the CO2, you got the CO2. Saline? No, just water. Sailing, sailing, sailing away. Kind of surprised I don't need more phytoplankton. Alright, here's the grand sushi belt. The sushi belt. Sushi belt, comma, the. And I could have sworn we had saline around here. There's our slaked lime. And you are, in fact, a completely empty saline line. Got it. Got it. One of those things. It's got 0 saline. Alright, so using this information, I can then find that we want to tap off probably right here. It's the full circle. You need, well, no, I suppose saline is different. Well, I suppose I'm probably fertilizing the guar, right? This is opening us up to complex system collapse. You need saline water to make fertilizer. You need fertilizer to make saline water. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Well, the augs are doing their job now. The poop must flow. Glad they're living their best lives. Imagine the jokes they tell. Alright, there you go. A little bit of saline. Now we need a little bit of slaked lime, which we will just wander down. Okay, no, we will run at manic speed. Our slaked lime is right here, and this line comes from the south, so we should probably tap off right here and move it north. I'm kind of sad I didn't do this right. Here, I will elaborate on my woes. Right. Oh, can we not do this? This looks invalid to me. Can we make it through the Relesia field? Almost. Oh, we can probably do it. We can probably do this. We can do it. It'll be okay. Yes, exactly. Exactly okay. Ah, ultimate champion. Eternal and forever. Oh, you're clipped. Why you clipped, son? Alright, like that. And we have room for more stuff later, I suppose. I don't know what's going on here. We have lots of pretty flowers, though. I want to see the pretty flowers, George. And we're almost done with this. Now we have to hook the two together, and then we should be finished with this build. Which is fairly good. I mean, fairly good time-wise for something of this scale. So can we just get in? Just literally just tap in right here. Hi, we're here. And then, like so. This is a tourist. Now is it? Do I have to do any more? Everyone has their slaked lime, right? No. No, everyone does not have their slaked lime. So I guess you have to be stapled just like this right over there. Does that make sense? I suppose this looks like it's okay. Okay, everyone's got their slaked lime. Everyone has their carbon dioxide. No. Everyone does not have their carbon dioxide. There. Now all you need is your saline. But no, we do not have our saline. There. We should be all hooked up now. And it is only on account of the saline crisis that we're not moving. Oh, here's some seaweed. Something moved. Why aren't you plugged? Oh, because this is a different piece. Alright. Here, inaugural seaweed. Huzzah. We probably need more saline water after this. How much do you drink? 20 per. And we are how out? That's right. We are completely out. So we probably need another saline water maker. Why isn't this... Do I have to make a direct line? I've been threatening this for a long time, haven't I? Eventually I'm going to have to follow through with that. Oh, it's completely empty. Well, the direct line probably isn't going to fix the problem we have right here. Let's go on a whale trip. Let's go scoop up whales, wire up these boxes, and I guess we'll check back in later and see if saline water recovers. If it doesn't, well, we've identified our new biggest problem in the world, right? Whales are done over here. Let's go. Come on. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck on everything. Full thing of whales. So beautiful. And I think I'm putting 2 whales on hauling seaweed in from that box. And then I'm going to try to take 1 whale who's trying to fill their inventory and dedicate it to that box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So all of you, and then you guys come back. All right. So first off, 2 whales. You're going to be identical. Twinsies, even. You will be whale hungry, and then you go up to the new seaweed box right here. Ah, there we go. I want you to fill cargo. And I want you to haul that all the way. What's this? Ooh. Ooh. Didn't know that was broken. Oh. Something else is completely awful. I want you to empty your cargo right there. And I need gastric capacitors, don't I? Here, get in the car. Oh, it's like bullet hell. Everything's slowly approaching me. Or, rapidly approaching me. Come back. Alright. Alright, you're both ready to go. It's a race. It's a race which I'm going to rig by telling one to go before the other one. Off you go. Alright, now. We have to pick one whale at the salad. Okay, that really makes me nervous. What could that be? It's no seaweed. That's what it is. That is the result of the seaweed crash. So, yes, this is the correct thing to do right now. Who's filling their cargo? None of you. You. Okay. You gotta be whale hungry, and you're getting peeled off. And you're taking exclusively from the new area now. Seaweed really is the foundation of this factory. No, do this first. Which means I should probably put in a lot more that don't need... Oh, do I need to prioritize slaked lime now? Does this guy have to go before everyone else? Not you. Not you. Is that you? I think that's you. So you're going to go north too. Oh, and I just lost him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, whale confusion. I have to get this prioritized or else you need slaked lime to make slaked lime to make, okay, yeah, okay, you're doing good. All right, you be whale hungry. And you fill cargo up north as well. Let's assume this is going to be okay, but we're going to have to watch it. Okay, this is taking this to slaked lime, right? And this is all, it's just interconnected. And we need that guy to hit, or else we don't make the slaked lime we need. And during previous crises, we've prioritized this so it heads out first, right? Yeah. This is primary slaked lime generation now. So, if I'm not wrong, we're pumping saline full out. If we need more, we'll have to just make more. And so this is going, kinda. Still getting the saline it needs. It's flowing in though. Okay, this is now going. And the new ones, you are now going. Okay, hopefully this establishes a... Okay, you're not going. No slaked lime. That probably has to be brought down. Alright, we're going to do this. And then I have to take a break. And when I come back, I'm going to start it in the medical wing. You just don't have slaked lime over here? You have slaked lime. It just doesn't get connected? Ah, yes. Yes, that is the issue. So we will attach it. Well, no, we'll just go straight up. There's no need to do anything fancy at all. Okay, good. And why are you not going? Oh, you are. Okay, so this is making officially lots of... Okay. Oh. There's a slight problem with this. Are you producing more than this belt can hold? It is a full stacked belt. Oh, this is bad. We're going to have to handle that somehow. We do have a full stacked belt of seaweed. We just don't have enough saline now to support it, which means I probably should have done just normal seaweed. And just have a nice steady drip. Let's glance at that briefly. I do have to take a break, though. This is, in fact, not going because no drilling fluid. And the drilling fluid is being made right here. And is not being made because no sand. Sand is still an issue. If we go look at... This is starting up again, always nervous. Complex system is a very complex system. Alright, there's no one waiting here. That is indicative that I should have one. There's a giant line over here and no one waiting there, so I should find one whale who is filling cargo and peel him off. Right? These should be guys trying to get just little bits. You are getting a lot, unfortunately. That's pure, and there's no one waiting here trying to fill cargo. This is purely throughput related. Oh, and now we're finally loading with two. 2 shots of waste sand hit? Huh. So we should be going at double speed. Who's filling right now? You. And you want 9,000. 2,000, 4,000, 6,000, 8,000 you want halfway. Maybe I should just let this go for a little bit. I feel like we might have achieved a momentary equilibrium, but this is kind of a problem still. Hey, a full belt can only be so much of a problem, right? A full... What are you? Seaweed again? Alright, it's on the way. The problem is being fixed. Maybe. Made worse. Maybe. So you're about to trigger and you're off. And then... You're going to wait. You're only going to get 5,000, and that's less. So this might be the end of this problem. All right, I gotta take a break. I have to keep checking in on this. But we've done our chores for the day. All right, so more seaweed, which might fix petri dishes. We're gonna leave that on there though. Okay, chores dismissed. I have to take a break. You should sit there. Alright, back. You knew I'd be back, right? Well, of course you did. The video didn't end. So what we're doing now is we sorted out sand. Let's just go look at it one more time. We have sand now. What we have is probably just... Oh, we have... Okay. This is a sign the sand problem is truly fixed. And the copper ore problem... Okay, not truly fixed. We do have a line here still. Alright, now it's building up. Okay, copper ore problem may be okay. Drilling fluid, that certainly looks like it's working. Sand has just arrived. Okay. So drilling fluid is back up. This really does look like it needs a line straight over, doesn't it? It's probably fine. Then we look at saline. Saline is pumping. Okay, good. And then seaweed is weeding. And new seaweed is also weeding. And it's all flowing in. All right, good. We may have solved this problem. So let's go look at the apex problem right here. And we're still not going like we should. We need another delivery. And that is waiting for this guy to produce enough seaweed. Oh, he stopped again. Intermittent saline problems. And are we stuffed up here? No. Okay, we're just gonna let that go forward a little bit. Okay, so now we have to talk about the next thing we're doing. This is the old thing, this is the new thing. We're gonna start working on all of the critters. So let's take a look at critters. So Goba is first on the list. You have to be made, you need cDNA. Okay, so cDNA is on the list. You get bumped up. Good, got that. And that's just stuff, right? Annoying stuff. We need science now to make this work. Maybe I start doing basic science, you know? Maybe this is a good time for that. Like right now, go all the way up to Logi science. Maybe. We have this. We need cold water slurry. Where do you come from? Tailings go into cold water slurry. Oh, wonderful. And it's used in very, very, very little. Honestly, I want to make it just... I'm going to import tailings and just make this stuff on site. It's just used in biofluid stuff, and then we have a vent right here. So it's going to be made on site. Here, let's put this down. Made on site. It's just going to be a small maker too, like 1 or 2. Okay, good. So that's all we need for Gobachovs. And so now we need Caravan. Go look at our normal Caravan. Got that. We need to do Moss Gene. Okay. Need more Vrauk Cocoons. Maybe I just go do that now. I don't know. Gonna need more automation science. Maybe I save it for tomorrow. Maybe I do it now. Probably I do it now. All right, fine. Flying Caravan. You're different. You need Pi-Sci 2, which we're probably not gonna do for a while. Got that. We'll make that. Cow is Logi science, so we need a lot of science. We need quite a lot of science. Then have the rest of all that. And we need artificial blood. Don't I have this written down somewhere? Artificial blood. Yeah, right there. Okay, so that's right there, and that's in that line. Okay, and then we also need everything above. Let's go look at Ocula. We've been threatening to do this for a very long time. Do I have this? I think we do have this. It's faster creatures or something. I don't know what's the difference. 10 good alien sample. Oh my god, these are expensive. Oh wow, these are expensive. Jeez, these are expensive. Well, maybe. The good news is that it has everything else we need in it. Wow, that's expensive. 1 would be expensive, but 10, oh my god. 1 would be appropriate. 3 would be expensive. 10 is just I am offended looking at that. Now we need iPod. And that's just stuff. Okay, that's nothing. That's just nothing. All right, so we've looked at you. Then we'll do Voss. Now we need to look at vessels. Maybe we'll do, we need a microgen. What are you? Microsyn J23. I should know this one because I edited this recipe. It's in the mod now. This is me. I helped. Quote unquote, air quotes. Do you hear the air quotes? I helped. We need these from vessels to ground, and that's expensive too. I swapped out this. What I did was, it used to be vessels to ground were on Pi 3, which made the biofluid network useless at Pi 2. just useless. Because you can't really do anything with pipes without a vessel to ground. I don't understand what the purpose of it is. So I pitched the idea of just bringing vessels to ground on this level, just like every other pipe everywhere. And that turned out not to be a very difficult pitch. So I brought in, dicked with the ingredients a little bit, and here we are. So we need a chest of some kind. What is it? Is it another vessel? What's it called? Okay, don't look at that. We need provider. What are you? Tank. It's a tank. cDNA again. Just all this stuff. And we have to make a creature lab up there somewhere too. Probably the first time I have to do it. So this is again just all stuff, and provider is just gonna be the same thing. Don't look at that either. Tank. Probably not going to get much done today, are we? And it's the exact same thing. All right, and Pyanoport. So this is probably we need Revesterol, which I have on this list right there. Revesterol. And that's pretty much used only for this. We have that. We do make that. All right, and then you are used in very few things. Okay, so we are going to go do more Vrauk cocoons. We have to. And that's just going to be here and probably right there too. We're going to hit this with a hammer because I know we need tons of them coming up. So come with me and come with me. Then we also have to landscape again. So, okay. All right, looks like we're back to chores then. Because we just kind of need... Oh, we should do, we should take a moment and look at the borders. How are we doing here? Oh, we finally fixed this problem. And these guys all need to come down and we need places to put them. We're just evacuating equipment right now. All right, so this goes away. And as per our tradition. Yeah, we're going to totally overflow this bin because we're not building anymore. We're going to have to clear this out by hand and take them somewhere else. Which isn't, it's not the worst thing that ever happened. So this comes down to, and this comes down to. Why did I not clear this off? Take that, keep it. And we have to worry about pipelines. We don't have to worry. No, we do have to worry. They go north from here. So, let's fix that. Right there and right there. Okay. The north is reaching its conclusion. And this is concluded, and there's nothing really more to... Oh, what's this? What are these ruins? These have to be where the job is left undone for too long, right? Has to be right. And that just needs to have all this moved over and then cleaned up in the backfield. This is still working, strangely. Oh, what's our problem here? What is our problem here? Can't be out of range. No, you are in range. Are you just all too busy? Are there no bots? Just so many died? Alright, I don't really care. They're working. That's all that matters. And meanwhile, over here, we are continuing with our wonderful march. The factory grows a little bit every episode. I really should be... I don't know. It kind of doesn't matter, does it? Okay. Alright, that was fun. Now it's time to make more. It's time to change clothes. And we will claim a few more blocks, and we will put down, hopefully, 12. Count them, 12 Vrauk cocoon makers. And it should be pretty easy peasy. So, let's go head up there. I always knew this was going to happen. He says, unconvincingly. That's why I left this space, right? It's because I knew this was going to happen. This is flowing, kinda. Ooh, it's kind of jammed. It is jammed. Alright, right here is where we're working. What's going on with this? What's our problem here? Oh, it is jammed. We're jammed on meat. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, so are we just going to declare chore day, I guess? Alright, that has to be taken care of. But not right now. We're doing something. We need one more city block right here. So, glab all of that, friends. And what's the state of this piping? Oh, purposeless. Purposeless. And if we look around, this line is needed. We're going to have to... it is exactly in the way. We're going to have to deal with that. Oh, what's this? Things. Things I don't want or need. Oh, it's ruins. Alright. Thank you. Your job is now done, good bots. Now it's like this. And we just incorporate our new area. Then we will fill it with screaming cockroach creatures. On purpose. This was actually our goal. We were doing it on purpose. Do you hear me? Yes, I know how they smell. Yes, I know the sounds that they make. And yes, I am still doing this. Alright, and then right here. And we need tons and tons of rock cocoons for the medical wing. It's just made of rock cocoons. Hopefully, this is enough. Alright, done. And I'll be back, don't worry about it. I'll go grab some, all our materials. Do I have anything I don't love in here? I have lots of stuff I don't love in here. Take that. Take that. Take that. I wonder if there's a faster way to do this. Just, you know, the whole clothes switching thing. That's probably not needed. That's not needed at all. There's still a bunch of basic stuff I'm not making. Yeah. Alright, so let's get on it. We should be putting down 12 Vrauk cocoon makers. We've never done uplifted Vrauks, have we? It's kind of an issue. Oh, how are we doing on windmills? Barely not enough, because I'm going to go install these. Bots, fix my shame. I wonder if we're making any windmills up here. Haha, funny joke, right? Everybody back in the bus. So what we're doing is rather straightforward, right? It was done. I could have swore I'd done this already. Somewhere. Zillifo? Yeah, it's like this. It's going to look exactly like that. So come with me, Vrauk cocoon makers. You're going to come up here. It's going to be like this. We did uplift the rocks. Suppose I should have known that, right? 1, 2, 3. And we're going to, I guess we're having corridors down there. So how are we going to sushi off this? All right, so. You're going to make a quarter of a cocoon every second. No, wait, it's not even, it's not even full. Okay, so it's going to do a lot better than that. So we have to bring up the sushi line. It needs to, it's just one line here, right? So it's going to have to irk up and then irk back down. So let's see. And then well, no, all the cocoons will be on the belt too. So we irk up and we irk back down. And this is our plan. And then it jumps here. Right? And then it'll connect up and then we just come up right here. And we'll be able to sneak through. And that will be not perfect because we're touching the building, but I'm going to call it okay. Gonna need more belt. And right here we do the usual, right? Which is, and then like that. All right, so with the cocoon maker, what do we got here? You are waiting for mushrooms? Really? We're waiting for something. Oh, is it just not enough on the belt? Oh, they're too dense. We've had this problem before. And we've determined that the solution is but one. Only have one hand, and it helps quite a bit. So we bring our new knowledge here to the Vrauk Maker arena. You are trying to pick up enough to shove in. All right, see, it's so clumpy, so very clumpy. Spreading it out is going to help. Oh, I failed in my mission. What I need, first off, are quads going? We have one queen. We have dozens of these. Everything's mostly fine. We're laying eggs. I don't know. It's mostly fine. And so nothing no, it does spoil. So, ooh, barrels. And everything else. So I guess we just copy and paste this, huh? You have dedicated water barrelers. Ooh. And we don't really have that here, do we? Like we don't have the space. You use water barrels that are on the belt. So I guess we are. I'm just going to put in rewaterers somewhere. Like right here. Or right here. To refill the water barrels. Okay, that's the plan. So here, just grab this. And you go right there. Now we're going to work on that. So what does our in and our out look like? Well, first off, this is wrong. It's probably made for a belt that's not me. All right, so what we have is two You're blacklisting barrels, so no. Don't do this. Don't be like you are. So you're not going to be filtered at all. You're just getting cocoons, which is... No, you're out. Wait, what? No. This is going the wrong way. All these are going the wrong way. Alright, so we have two generic inputs. One Vrauk cocoon out. Okay, you will not be Vrauk cocoons. Okay, so we can put out flora, we can put out barrels, we can put out biomass, or we can put out cocoons. That's not good. That's a mine being damaged. Panic happening. Where is this? Really? How'd they penetrate that far? Oh my god, there's not going to be any forward progress today. This is just going to be chore day. How did they get here? They really hate this mine. Save the mine. Save it. They hate this nickel mine. They have killed it so many times. How? How? They have to be coming from down here, right? Oh, it's starting to irritate them. Our shame is growing and is reaching even areas where it did not reach before. So we have to do a walking wall down here too. We have to establish that. We're going to probably not have an artillery day, but a walking wall session when I'm low on chores one day. Alright. We arrived in time to save the nickel mine, but geez, that's... Really wish that wouldn't be happening. Not gonna lie to anyone here. That's really quite irritating, and I'm gonna have to take care of it at some point. Do I regret playing with biters? No. No. I do not regret the stupid challenge. However, I do not recommend the stupid challenge to anyone else. Let me be the person that shows you what not to do. Alright, so good. Okay, so the question is now, what I was trying to think about before I did all this is, do we have a way of getting rid of biomass here? Oh, no, we don't. We have it, it's not even on the sushi belt. Oh. Oh. And it looks like we simply do not have a way. If it spoils in here, we have no means of dealing with it. Yeah, there's no out that you can even... Okay, right there. There's our vent. So is there any on here? There's some flora on this. So there has to be a way we deal... Oh, here's where it gets sorted out. Okay. Alright, so it does get sorted out. Or we have to bring this up as well. There's a dedicated flora line. How much does this use? Okay, it needs a dedicated flora line. Alright, so that does change things, doesn't it? Well, not that much. Because we can be more complicated here, right? Because I can do snake belt, right? Kinda. How can I... Okay, I want to be like this, right? And then it comes here. Then we need all our happy friends. Hold on, I need to get our happy friends. You have to be like this. Please take care of it, bots. Actually, we should probably do this further over here now. And then you come right here. And it's like this. But we don't have enough room. Oh no, we have just enough room. So this is an abomination. There's no other way to put it. And then right there, that's getting flora in right there. And right here, that's getting flora in right there. So you're like this. Now. I don't know if I believe in this. I've got a lot of doubts. But here we have a flora line and a sushi line. And we're going to have to do something about the flora line rotting out. So this is going to be more complicated than I really wanted to deal with right now, but it must be done. There, flora line continues. And then we paste again. And the flora line continues to continue. There. And then flora would stop here. So these guys have to be moved over by one. Because what we need to do right here is now our waste. And you are just not flora. You are not flora. Not flora gets dumped directly onto the sushi belt. Yeah, and then it continues on its way. Okay. I look at this and while I am filled with fear, and I am pretty much convinced I'm not doing it right. It's what I'm doing right now. So, there you go. And then we're going to do this again. And then up. And that's where the sushi belt comes back from. Okay. Good. I mean, good-ish. It allows us to copy and paste it over there as well. All right, so thinking about this, it means we have to have a flora line coming up through the center. And we have to break this, so this isn't going to work out. You have to come up like so. And while this is a certified grade A, pure mess, we want to get in the center, but not easy from this position, is it? Okay, like so, maybe? Maybe I will not live to regret this. Gonna need more belt. Yeah, this is just gonna be chore day, isn't it? Maybe I'll finally get to grass after this. Grass, no, moss gene sample, excuse me. Tasty, tasty native flora coming north. And this is a sign I put the wrong bridge in place, but that's okay. We have to go do meat after this, unfortunately. And then we get to our problem. And this is where we run out of belt. Come on, my dude. Help me out. And so just like that. And we just pray we've done it right. There we go. And that will allow us to get into the next one. Okay, we need a little more power. All right, so if we look at this, the flora is getting through there. If it rots out, it'll get back on the sushi belt. You all have your flora. You have a means of getting flora out. You have a means of getting everything else. We're going to have barrels on here circulating. That's going to be a problem. We're going to need more barrels. I think we're almost ready to copy paste this. But I need more material. I have one red belt on me. Is a problem. Get rid of these guys. all that up. Do I have logistics? No, I don't. That's why they're not swarming me. Quick look around again. Fertilizer going. Sand. No one waiting. Sand. Fertilizer is... That needs to be watched. We might have to increase fertilizer capacity. Lots of people waiting for sand. Saline water is going. Seaweed line. Seaweed is full. No one is waiting for seaweed at this point, which is, you know, goal hit. Seaweed is backed up. Fully saturated here. Fully saturated here. All right, seaweed problem is solved. I need better Vrauks. Where do I keep those? Are they in a Vrauk bin right here? Not enough, though. All right, go get some Vrauks. And then we'll finish off this area, and then we'll go do the iron ore problem, I guess, in the meat area. And then I guess it's just chore day. I should just go do another chore after that. And that will be my contribution. Didn't make any forward progress. Vrauks are not here. I'm just staring golemlessly at... Nice. Come with me, Vrauks. Here, have some exotic flowers from a faraway land. And then tomorrow I will no doubt have more chores. The factory just happens, doesn't it? So up here, and we should be just about done. All right, deploy. And you're producing how many? 2 cocoons a second? And this is in excess of being used anywhere, so it's actually pure. All right, so what we need to do is this. Bots off. Take all of you and put all of you here. And we have to do something about that pipeline. That pipeline's going to be a problem, and that was the syngas line right there. It does need to exist. Okay. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff here that does not need to exist. Like, we're not going up anymore for now. This comes back. That's the speaker line. It doesn't need to be here. For right now, this is the end. So we're just going to clip you. You're not going to get made. And then it's going to come up, and then around as per normal. And this intermediate line coming through right here does not exist. These pipelines do not exist. In fact, this doesn't exist. Instead, we will patch it, like so. All right, look around, look around. Is there anything else I don't like? We have to do this syngas thing. All right. Why is it completely out? Then we're going to have to put in barreling machines around. Oh, this is a problem, isn't it? This is in fact... Oh, no, it's exactly not a problem. Oh, so good. So good. This was planned. This was all... This is fortune. This is fate. Okay. Let's go just make it real, right? Hopefully I have the windmills. If not, I'll go get windmills. Okay. We are going to have to go get windmills at some point. How is the wind milling? Oh, this isn't connected at all. Oh, it is across that way, right? Oh, wind's very low right now. Oh, we're actually below. We're having brownouts in the lowest wind pressure. Yeah, we're down one windmill. We have to fix that one day. How about I pretend like this isn't happening? I'm going to have to make accumulators eventually, right? If I'm going to stick to this, and I am. Alright, so that's probably working, maybe. Alright, sushi time, guys. This is what we've all been waiting for, right? Irk. And then irk. There we go. Oh, why don't we go the right way? Wouldn't that be helpful? Okay. Now we're probably going to have to increase the amount of ingredients on the belt. If only because we kind of doubled the length of the belt that's in play. So let's just go do that right now. What do we need to make this? We need all the food, bedding, and mushrooms, and we need a lot more barrels. So you're going to go to 1,500. And you're going to go to 1,500. And you're not needed. You're not part of this conversation. We need bedding. You're going to go to 1,500 because I think that's pretty high right now. And mushrooms. Oh. We got lots of mushrooms. Do you guys eat mushrooms? No. Okay. I think we're going to leave that as is then. Why is there only 20? Oh. When did this happen? Well, that's terrible. All right. Okay. So that's moving. And right here. This is going to take a while, right? Looks like we need you guys just be any sort of inn, right? So you are any sort. Okay, good. And we do that up here too, and we're probably going to have to do this again somehow. It looks like we're having trouble loading, but maybe also if we just let that go for a little bit. All right, so the potential exists. How? Okay, this is being made, and this takes what? 30 seconds times eventually 4, it's like 8 seconds. We're gonna need more barrels. All right. Gonna need a lot more barrels, frankly. So let's finish building this. And then our barreler is over here. Don't get dazzled by the artillery. Do not become dazzled by the beauty of our weapons. Then I'm gonna have to put in refilling stations around. So we probably don't need this many barrels. It's hard to say though. This is in a general barreler. You guys need barrels. Where do you guys get your barrels from? So I guess that's right here. Okay. All right. And now we're going to have to do... We need rebarreling stations. They should be frequent. Like right here, I guess. Alright, and water. I must not forget to clean my inventory. There you go. A nice rebarreling station to refill that stuff. I just picked up a bunch of speakers. I should get rid of those by dunking them here. Good. This should spread out over time, right? Should. Maybe. It might. Where else to put a rebarreler? These guys are self-contained. Don't look at them. So, Right here is good. Going into here is also good. I don't know why I didn't have one here, frankly. And this will keep the barrels fresh on the belt when they come around. So they will go into here, and there's a fresh line of barrels guaranteed. And then they hit this rebarreler, and everything after this is more guaranteed fresh barrels. And then it hits this rebarreler, refiller. That's probably a better way to put it. Have any of you guys gone? Products finished 0. This one's done 3. Now you need mushrooms. How many mushrooms do we need? Not that many. Here, maybe we smear it out a little bit. I think that's too many mushrooms, but we're going to have to watch this. This is all about sushi belt foo right here. Anyway, how much... What are you guys supposed to do? Any cocoons that come around here, they get snagged. And they're starting to build up. Okay, I might believe in this. Because this was producing small amounts of cocoons for export. And then all of these should just be export cocoons. And if they're going all the time, that's good. If they're not going all the time, that's fine, I suppose. Not good, definitely, but fine, I suppose. So we just have to let the belt churn, and then we have to check in on this every once in a while and adjust the levels. And it's probably, I don't know, we're done. We're done over here. This is finished. More Vrauk cocoons. Done. Let's check in on our apex problem before we go fix iron ore. Meat. Alright, this looks like it might be better. Might be. It might mean we need to speed module the agar. Give me petri dish. Right there. Alright, so at peak it's like 320, and now at peak it's like 370, something like that, 380. So things are better, probably. Kind of wish there was a whale waiting here. Oh, he's on his way. Oh, he is. He's waiting here. All right, so we're going to call this problem solved. Come back here. Fix petri dishes. This might not be enough petri dishes. We might have to come get more and put in beacons all over the place. However, that is a different discussion than the one we're doing right now. You can also be prodding this. Prodding and speeding. Big problem, though, is because these are Mark 1s. And I need the Mark 2s so bad. All right. Next problem. Here, let's head back to City Center. And then we will look at the next problem. Down here. Okay. The next problem is the digestion system is not digesting in the volume I need. I gotta get rid of more of this meat. Okay, so it's just copy and paste, right? So it's just all this and you. Only we're probably going the other way as well, right? Something like this. We're just going to double it and hope for the best. Is this a good plan? I think so. Yeah, this will be fine. All right, we need 10 atomizers. 10 atomizers and a place to be in the world. Oh, I gotta get rid of these rocks. We'll be back up there. Don't worry about it. But for right now... So let's go play Make Real. over in the gut. You know what I'm going to do after this? I'm going to distribute upgraded rums. We made those a while ago. I'm not sure if we really need to. We need them, but I want to do it. All right, so there's plus 50%. And here's another half of that. So we get meat in our inventory, and hopefully we don't clog ourselves on iron ore. But we shouldn't, because we've already taken care of that possibility, right? With our concept of waste iron ore plates. So you'll just come with me, I suppose. And just come right up here. Yes, I know. This isn't the best. Yes, I know. This is all a product of a diseased mind. Yes, I know. Why don't you have power? You should be having power. I have to get rid of the jerky out. Here, take a lap, please. Oh, because it's off-center because of the pipes. Right. We'll pick it up. And we'll move everybody over. Yet another another place where clean cup move down is in fact the right answer. Yeah, you need one. Actually, you're no longer the end of the line, are you? Huh. So we really do have to do this then, right? And then Koopy, paste, and then you live here, but can't. I guess we gotta do this then. And this is probably not great. Probably just fine. Probably. So hard to say. Alright. Good, I suppose. This is vanity. Alright, there. We should be now eating meat at maximum speed. We could not shove it into our mouth any faster. And it's flowing. Good. We'll check the north. And hopefully everything's fine. Oh, this might be a problem, though. Might need another whale on this. This needs to be watched. This guy just dumped. Shouldn't you just be emptying your cargo? Why'd I use that semantic? Yeah, we have waste iron ore to be removed by that guy. Okay. And we need a constant drag on iron ore. A pull. Which is being supplied? Yes. Okay, we just don't use a lot. We need extra steel, too. Maybe I figure out a solution for that. Alright. I honestly feel like that guy needs a buddy. I'm going to have to check on that. But we'll see. Alright, let's get rid of some stuff. First off, okay, let's look at this. We are not flowing still. We are not flowing because meat is outflowing as fast as we can. Alright, that's gonna, well, it should be flowing eventually, right? Because eventually this is gonna get more and more. But we are making a ton of meat. Do I need a special meat door? Like meat comes in over here and everything else goes somewhere else? I could do that. We're just going to let this try to work for right now, right? Okay, that's a good idea. We're just going to walk away from that. I was going to distribute a rums, right? We're going to go pick pretty flowers. All right, I've given up on forward progress. We're just going to build factory today. We're just gonna help the world. Let's go check in on Stainless in a second and do a nice review of everything. How we doing? Well, that's definitely the goal. We might not need all of those, but then again, we don't not need them. And we're full up, so we don't need to do this at all. We're just getting ahead of ourselves. So this just straight doubles it, right? This is 0.33 and 0.1. It's very close to straight doubling it. So, good. And I don't want to run in the middle of this, do I? But I am. Why does this look like there's a problem? Why aren't these connected at all? They're connected out there, but not here. Why is there residual gas in here, then? I don't understand. Okay. Alright. So, that was nice. We could do the same for Yadals. We uplifted Yadals forever ago, and then did precisely nothing with it. Because we have enough Yadals, but I suppose we can just do it now. While I'm off doing little random chores. I mean, yeah, sure, come with me. Come on, guys. Time to grow. So this is making, just a double. And this will probably do something at some point, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what's going on anymore. I would go so far as to say no one does, but I'm pretty sure somebody somewhere is in control, right? Right? Someone knows what they're doing. It's just not me. I just have to find that person and ask them, and they'll tell me what's going on. That's how it works, right? Same with Guuar, right? We did this. Yeah. And we just never did anything about it. Which is complete abject laziness. We're gonna put it. There's even a. It's right here. Bank of dedicated Guuar shuckers. We kept saying I'll wait until there's a problem, but I guess I could do that now. I mean, why not? I'm not gonna do more cacao. I don't have time for that. Oh, I need more Guuar. More special Guuar. I need not to be smashing my face into all this. So yeah, we'll finish off with a little more advanced agriculture. Oh. Probably, I'm just going to have to do 2 runs. Okay, fine. So what I'll do is I'll just put in a entire bank of botanical gardens. I really should have lived my life a little bit different, shouldn't I? And then just try to flood this belt with seeds. And from that, the rest of the factory would work better, right? I'm going to need so much more of this stuff. Anyway, this goes from Guuar every half second to a Guuar every 9/10 of a second, which is good. Oh, I'm completely out of order here, aren't I? Yeah. Out of order, but will bring myself back into order. Okay, good. Can I reach into the center there? Am I gonna have to have the bots do this? Oh, I don't want to. That'll take more time, I think, than... Okay, good. And we're gonna need lots more. Alright, noted. The Guuar apocalypse is upon us. Guuar, guar, 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 guar. Okay, you know how it goes. Though I'm technically deploying Guuar. Guuar. Here, we're gonna have a bunch of caravans. And then this probably isn't gonna be enough, is it? It's gonna be like half and half because you need so many of these guys. Ah, well, what can you do? I can't see anymore. Just looking for individual red pixels, and it's hard. All right, there, and that's it. We need a little more. All right, so for our last trick today, we will do one more chore, and that's make a whole bunch of places that just make guar beans. Why'd I come here? I don't know. What am I doing? I don't know. What is my purpose? Well, it was to build the medical wing. However, right now I don't know. Okay, thank you. Just waving it around like a totem, scrubbing it on the buildings, hoping something happens. Botanical gardens, at least 20. And windmills. Oh, we have windmills. How many? I mean, that's better than 0. Botanical gardens, at least 20. Just take them all for right now. Thank you, everyone. And I guess after this, we just do a survey of the factory. And then we out. Alright, that's fine, I guess. That's going to be... I don't know why I'm complaining. This is time to punch out. Go do something else with my life. That was good progress today. Could have been better, of course, but that's frankly always true. Right here. We need to pull in this city block now. There we go. Just like that. And now, like this. All right, one more city block today. I really have to sit down and just do dedicated swaths, but up at agriculture, I really want to, to have them one at a time. It looks better, more organic, you know? Like I'm only consuming the land that I need, and I'm not, in fact, ravenously devouring everything which comes within arm's reach. You know, it's agricultural themed, regardless of the reality. Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right, now it is time to dress this place. So like so. And we have to question the nature of our reality. Is this necessary? Yes. Yes, it is. But nah, we can get rid of it from here. Except it's going this way. And that's probably necessary. I don't know. Maybe. Here. It's not necessary here. How about that? What we want. You are gasoline. Guzzling, as the patricians say. This is just a waste. This really is just a waste. Whatever. No idea if this is correct. It's correct for right now. It will not be correct forever. There. That hooks in, and it has to keep going over. So, copy-paste. It is both weird and wonderful that biofluid lines and gasoline and normal lines can coexist. I see power is back. After a little embarrassment back here. This has to be where the low ebb was. Maybe. I don't know. The solution is more windmills. That's always been the solution. It will always be the solution. All right, so what we're doing today is we're pulling the sushi belt up and it's going through a bunch of shuckers. And I guess it's just exactly this, right? Only larger scale. No one get antsy. So this is ideal. If we can make this work, and we can make it work a little better though. Symmetry is beauty. Beauty is strength. These guys are reversed though, unfortunately. So cut and a big V, that's what we want. Something like that. Okay, alright, problems again. This is undoubtedly the nickel mine again, right? Just undoubtedly. Help me, 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 energy drink, help me. Yes, it is. Again. They just hate this nickel mine. I have to do something about the south. How can there still be more chores? The walking wall must march south. And it's just, there's nothing else for it. So I guess I gotta set that up tomorrow. Maybe just have a wall maintenance day. Maybe that'll be my chore for tomorrow. Address walking wall problems. The wall must walk. Anyway, we managed to save the mine again. Kind of wish I hadn't given away that gun turret. What was I doing? I was putting up these botanical gardens in order to turn the guar into guar seed, which is what is important right now. Okay, so we're going to do this. Well, this is awkward now, isn't it? Kinda's awkward. I could have them going up and down, but I don't wanna. So, I guess we have up right here. You cross the street. And you come over like so. And this is too high, I think. By a bit. That is better. That even, in fact, might be too high all on its own. Actually, this is gonna be a little bit weird, isn't it? Yeah, and unfortunately, this is wrong again. V. So, like so, maybe? Like so? And then you're going to come over like this, right? And then just as obviously, this comes over like from here. And we do the exact same thing on this side. And then this guy ends up coming out. There, we've tripled. We want to come down. Yeah, exactly right here. No, perfect. Fated even. Like so and like so. And then down we go. Right? And then this is going to preference guar beans over guar, I think. And we're going to have to tell it to stop sometime, right? Half the battle is knowing when to quit. Oh, and that just leapt everything. Everything sprang to life because I clipped something. All right, there we go. And now you're all going to stop again. All right, what is our limiter here? We are limited when And that should be on the belt as well. So we should just need to get the news to these guys. And that's just hooking up here, right? And then I want you to read and hold. And now you are getting that. But why isn't it saying tiny packets of viscosity? Why isn't it saying how many? What is that? That has to be a recipe, right? What is this? What am I looking at? Pasty, it does nothing. So why is this one reading and this one isn't? 29K. You're not on the network. How? I guess you're just not on the network. Okay. Alright, that's limited. Now we'll limit this one over here as well. No. Like this and like that. Okay, good. Now, you are limited. And you are limited. And can the same be said here? No. Now they can. Okay, so we have increased guar bean production. And we might have given ourselves a problem here. Man, stack belts are so nice. And then the guar beans come around, and it's going to be hard to work. Wow, this is so very early. And then any bean that makes it right here, I mean, just gets put in, I suppose. There we go. Okay. Chore list come back. Bank of dedicated guar shuckers. So we accomplished a lot, sorta. Sorta. Just another chore day. Alright, it's time to wrap up. We're over 2 hours now. We'll go review everything one more time. And then I'll wrap up. And next episode, hopefully we'll make more progress. But this is just how it goes to make the factory work. Some days you do a bunch of flashy stuff. Some days you don't. Some days you just struggle on the absolute basics. Oh, what do I have all this guar in my inventory for? Let's go get rid of these rocks. And check in on the cocoon maker. We actually did quite a bit today. Just wasn't all that spectacular forward progress that we crave. Alright, here, in the Vrauk bin. And while we're here, some of these guys are going. This guy's having the most trouble with water barrels, I suppose. Barrels. I wonder if they're leaving the system somehow. They shouldn't be. There's a lot of empty barrels on the belt right now. You guys don't care. You're doing just fine. And you're shut off. So do I just need more barrels? Is that what I'm looking at right here? I mean, the rebarrelers are definitely working. No, some got through. Maybe I need another one right there. And rebarreling right there doesn't really make much of a difference. Because it just comes straight around. And these have their own. And then it gets hit at this rebarreler. See, look. There are empties. Okay, we need more rebarreling stations. We need more barrels. Okay, that is my analysis. Not that many new barrels, but definitely more rebarreling stations. The ones I have right now are non-comprehensive. Which, if it sounds like an insult, it absolutely 100% is. Alright, so... right here. And then chuck these in a bin somewhere. This bin. Then we need actually more of you. So some are getting by, and that's no good. So another rebarreling station right here. Yeah, see there's some empty barrels. So they'll get refilled. Still not even picking up there, and some got through. But it's being made. So we're going to do another one right here. In just the same style. Gonna get speakers in my inventory as per normal. There. And that immediately goes to work. Barrels. Why can't I just be a pipe and have internal barreling? And that's pretty much all there is right now. Hopefully. Alright. I'm going to get rid of this capacitor, and now I'm done. For real, I'm done this time. For real, for real. This is looking better. Not quite best yet, but better. Take this away from me. Alright, now I'm done. Now we're going to wrap. Gotta go do something else with my life anyway. Ooh. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay, how are things going? Don't know. We're going to have to do the walking wall in the south, though. I suppose it was only a matter of time. Zoom out. That's about right. So right there, and then right there. And now I really should get more bots and put them over there. I really, really should. I should wire it up so it's automatic and not have to worry. All right. End of episode, ladies and gentlemen. What did I do today? Well, it turned out to just be a chore day. I wanted to go make a start on the medical wing again, but I didn't quite get there. We did make a more detailed plan about how to accomplish our next goal. However, not there yet. So what did we do today? We had a comprehensive problem where we did not have enough saline, enough sand, enough seaweed, and all that peaked to not enough petri dishes. And we still probably don't have enough petri dishes, but the problem is on its way to being solved. Next up, we put in more seaweed makers right here. So we definitely have enough seaweed now, hopefully, and it's all transport issues. Then we went and we beaconed the snot out of the sand maker, and hopefully now it is just transportation issues. And then after that, there was something else we did. I don't know. Then we skipped around. We made another Vrauk cocoon maker here because the medical wing runs off Vrauk cocoons. So 2 dedicated tiers of just, cocooning. However this works. I don't know how the mechanics of these. They're horrible bug creatures. I don't know how this functions. But we have a guar shucker. We put in upgraded Yadals and Rums and guar and more guar bean production, even though it's not really a problem at this exact moment. So just general forward progress up here. I could have sworn there was something else we did. There was a shortage of copper of all things. We added another copper line in. Again, just logistics problems. You would think one full stacked belt would be enough, but nah, man. We had a problem with the digestive system in that we weren't digesting enough meat. That's really ominous because I'm going to want to do even more in the future. What else? There were a couple of tacks. Nothing new built today, just maintenance and improvements. And that's all it's going to be. All right, I'm done now. Bye, everybody. See you next time. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.